Hey everyone, today we'll be talking about the elasticity of demand. So, what is it? In simple terms, it's how responsive are the consumers when there's a price change in a certain resource. And if the reaction of the consumer is crazy as a lot of people stop buying that one specific resource, then it's a very elastic demand. If it's inelastic, that means the amount of people that buy it or don't buy it doesn't change as much. So here we have two examples. One is gasoline. If the price of gasoline increases by 10%, the quantity of demand might decrease by 20%. This gives us a PED of 2, telling us that the gasoline is elastic because there's a big change when the price increases. But if you take something like medicine, as in our second example, if the price of medicine rises by 10%, the quantity of demand might decrease by only 2%. This results in a PED of 0.2, indicating that the demand is inelastic. So that means the amount of people that buy it won't change depending on the price increase. So here's two graphs to show the two different ones. On the right, the elastic demand. On the left, inelastic demand. You can see how the graph is either more flat or more vertical depending on which way whether it's inelastic or elastic. So how do we calculate this? Well, just one simple equation, the PED. So if you take the percent change in the quantity of demand and you divide it by the change in price, if it's above 1 or equal to 1, it's considered an elastic demand. If it's less than 1, and then it's considered inelastic demand. This is just a simple formula that can help us figure out whether a demand is elastic or inelastic. So factors that make a demand elastic. So usually it's luxury goods that are very elastic because people don't require them to survive. So if you take, for example, take luxury cars, right? So many people, if the price of a luxury car goes up, less people will buy that due to the necessity of it. People don't need it. But if you take something like, in our last example, medicine, people need it. So they'll figure out ways to buy it, which won't change the demand for it as much if the price raises.